Good morning, everybody. Wow. Today is August 31st, and it is officially the first day of school. Man, I know things look a lot different. I know things are not like we expected. I mean, we bought new uniforms, we bought new J's for the purpose of being able to be in school together, but we can't be in school together. So we're having to learn how to live virtually. Man, I'm so excited to be here. I know you thought you got rid of me last year, but no, no, no. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. So I'm so excited to have you now as sixth graders. I pray that your summer was safe. Pray that you got to get some rest, that you read a lot, that you did some review math problems, ready and anticipatory of what we're going to be going through today or this year in sixth grade math. I am Mr. Bradford, and you are, by default, Bradford Brainiacs. You are the best there is. In fact, I need you to remember that starting off, that you are the best there is. Best there are, best there is, best there are, best there are. There are collectively, there is singularly. But I need you to know, without a shadow of a doubt, that this year will be a challenge, but there is nothing that you face that you can't conquer. And we're going to work through it together. So, with that being said, let's jump into the presentation I did on Friday at Mock Day that many of you were not able to see. So, let's go ahead and start there, and then we'll move from there with expectations for the day. Now, I have to tell you this. Um, there will be a sub for most of the year, or most of this first semester. And the reason is I am in the military. Many of you know I am a chaplain. Remember, that's why I had to start shaving my face once a week. And in fact, I have to shave on tomorrow when I go back. But I am a chaplain in the National Guard, the South Carolina Army National Guard. And because of COVID, I have been called to do active duty, which means I am on assignment in South Carolina. I'm caring for soldiers and families that are being affected or ill affected by the COVID-19. So I will be with you, but not with you all at the same time. But just know that my heart is with you. Know that I am missing every single one of you, and know that I expect you to be on your best behavior because I need you to know that you are great. You are great. And just a reminder, just as a means of reminder, you know how we do it in class. We start off with what? The pledge. So let's go ahead and start. I am smart. I am gifted. I am a learner. I am a scholar. I am preparing now for my future. I am the main ingredient in my success. Every lesson won't be easy. Every concept won't be learned the first time. I may get frustrated, but I won't give up and I won't quit. I will try. I will strive. I will thrive. I will achieve. I will succeed. For I am an example of excellence. Clap one time. All right. So let's meet me. For those who don't know me, I met some new students on Friday, but just in case you forgot and don't remember who I am, we're going to go through this presentation. And this is the presentation, who's your teacher, the contact information, expectations, schedule, grading information in Google Classroom. All right. So who is Mr. Bradford, right? So my name is Mr. Napoleon Bradford. I'm Napoleon Bradford. I've been in education 21 years. This is my second year at Potomac Landing Elementary and my first year teaching sixth grade. Isn't this your first year in sixth grade too? So we're in this together. I have a bachelor's degree in early childhood elementary education. I have a master's degree in school counseling. I have a specialist of education degree in education administration and supervision, and I have about 3 other degrees. I'm a pastor, I'm an Army chaplain, I'm married with 5 children and 3 grandchildren. And in fact, 2 of my grandchildren were born during pandemic. Can you believe that? Yeah, April 14th, Nazari Elise was born. And then July 23rd, Alexander Cordell was born. So I have 2 babies that I have not been able to see because of Corona and COVID-19. But I am excited, very excited to embark on this journey of looping with you to the 6th grade. So this is my Bitmoji, right? This is who you're gonna see. We're in a virtual world. So this is my virtual Bitmoji. This is my dude right here. This is Mr. Bradford. This is the Brainiac. Look at all that smart stuff around him. And so we're gonna be journeying through this journey together. All right, so if you need to contact me, we'll be doing Class Dojo, of course. But here's my email. Make sure you write it down. Make sure your parents know that this is a partnership, that we're in this together. I know it's uncertain. I know that there are things we're not going to know. I'm not going to have all the answers. But if you give me a holler, I will make sure I attempt to find out the answer that you need. I know it's difficult, but I just know we're in this together. This is not a one-man show. We're in this together. So I want your child to succeed. I look forward to a great year. Ooh, that says 3rd grade. But that's not 3rd grade. That's supposed to be 6th grade. I'll fix it by the time I send it out. All right. So here's our schedule. Right. So I don't know where you're watching this, but if you're in my homeroom, you will leave my homeroom and go to Miss Wheeler Norman's class. When you leave Miss Wheeler Norman's class, you'll then go to Miss Fry's class. So you'll start your day with me and you'll end your day with Miss Fry. Now, if you're in Miss Fry's homeroom, you'll start your day with Miss Fry, then you'll come to me for the 2nd rotation. Then you'll end your day with Miss Wheeler Norman. Now, if you start with Miss Wheeler Norman, you'll start your day with her. Then after her, you will head to Miss Fry's class and you will end your day with me in math. So again, this schedule will be your daily schedule. So you'll start off with us 8:50 in the morning. Then you'll switch classes at 10:30. Then you'll switch classes again at 1. Now from 12 to 1, you have lunch and your break. You get a chance to turn off the camera. You get a chance to go eat your French fries, your McDonald's, or your celery and carrots and your healthy snack. You get to do that. And then you come back from 1 to 2:30 with your last class. And then you'll have specials and stuff as well right after that, from 2:30 to 3 o'clock. All right. Now, this is a very important thing because even though we're virtual, attendance is mandatory. So you need to understand that anytime you're absent, meaning you're not on the camera, meaning you're not in the class, I need you to know that your parent has 3 days to get us a note in. They can email the note in that indicates the date and reason for the absence. Now that note can be emailed to me or emailed to the front office, and we will document it. Now, if you miss 4 days in 1 quarter, the student is considered chronically absent. Chronically absent. Now, if the student misses 6 days, then the principal is going to require a doctor's note if the absence is due to illness. You got to be ready for that. You don't want this virtual world to catch you off guard because there's still some standards we must maintain. All right. So I don't know if you came straight to the Zoom link or if you came to my classroom. I noticed that Ms. Fry's class does not have many students in it. So this is my Google Classroom for your homeroom. So if you're in Fry's homeroom, I need you to go to this classroom code, BBLVKGH, if you're in Ms. Fry's homeroom, so you can join my Google Classroom. If you're in my homeroom, I need you to go to GKHMGYX. That will give you access to my homeroom. Now, if you're in Ms. Norman's homeroom, Ms. Wheeler Norman's homeroom, I need you to go to PPZ VNM3. That will give you access to my Google Classroom. There is information in there that's going to be specific for your homeroom. Okay, so let's keep going. Here are your norms. This is for the whole grade level. When you're in our class, this is what we're expecting you to do. Mute your microphone. Mute your mic. Use your real name in the profile. I don't want to see Boo Boo or Ray Ray or Pookie Nim. I don't want to see that. I want to know your name and put your name in your profile. I want you to wear appropriate clothing. We want to make sure that you're dressed appropriately. We want you to find a quiet place. We don't want a lot of background noise. Find you a corner, sit in the corner, have your computer on, and then keep your camera on in the session for attendance purposes. We need to make sure you're not sleeping. You need to make sure you didn't just turn the camera on, log into the class, and then go back to bed. We need you to be engaged. All right, here's a sample of a learning space. Look at how cool it is. They got the calendar, got the headphones, got the pencils and pens, got words of affirmation, got a multiplication chart, they have their Chromebook right there, have their caddy. Man, that's so amazing. So amazing. All right, even have a light right there. Oh man, so get yourself set up. All right, so to get credit, listen what you need to do. You need to be on the camera the entire class. Actively participate in the activities done during class time. You need to unmute your microphone when it's time to respond, but when you're not talking to the class or to the teacher, you need to keep your mic muted so that you can listen, So these are our expectations. We're expecting you to be on time. We're expecting you to mute your microphone. We're expecting you to find a quiet place. We're expecting you to turn your video on. We're expecting you to pay attention and participate. We're expecting you to raise your hand and wait to be called on to speak. We're expecting you to come prepared. Charge your computer every night. Use your headphones for better audio. Take notes. Present yourself with a positive attitude. Be respectful. And then speak clearly and loud enough to be heard when you're called on. So if you need me after class, here are my office hours. All you do is email me and we can set up a Zoom, or we can set up a Google Meet. We can set up whatever's necessary for us to connect after class. And that's if you have a question. So it's not going to be like during the fall, during the spring, where we just had office hours, everybody just came on and hung out. That's not going to be it. These are set office hours to answer questions about work, right? Thank you so much. Look, I'm going to put this email, I'm going to put this presentation in the Google Classroom so that you can have it. But I appreciate you watching this so that you can be aware of what we're expecting from you. This is new for everybody. There is nobody that can say that they've been through this type of academic process before. So you are pioneers. You're pioneers, but in the same breath, you're going to be successful because we're going to work extremely hard to make sure you succeed, right? Now, I want to show you a couple other things while we're on, because we have some activities. So you know about me, but now I want you to introduce yourself to me. So this is what I'm going to have you do. This is in the Google Classroom. If you were with me Friday, you got to see this. So we're going to introduce my class. So following my example, I want you to fill out the slide with your name on it and complete the slide to introduce yourself to your classmates. So here's my slide. Introducing Mr. Bradford. So what does it say? I'm unique. I am excited, ready to learn, and anxious. My strengths, I'm a team player. I'm a good friend. I am always honest. Things that make me smile, seeing students succeed, hanging out with my babies and grandbabies, and watching TikTok. And then this is what I promise this year. I promise to work hard to improve communication, to talking without yelling, and pushing students to be their best. That's my plan. So I also included a slide for you. So you're going to put your first name here. You're going to put your picture here. You're going to type in you are. What are your strengths? What are you going to work hard to improve this year? And what are the things that make you smile? That's one of your assignments for today. That's one of your assignments for today. Now, also, I included the syllabus for today, for this year, for class. So you're going to have this in your Google Classroom, and I want you to share it with your parents. All right? It's the 6th grade syllabus. So I want you to make sure you share this with your parents so that they can see all that we're planning to do, all the percentages, classwork, independent assignment, and assessment. Right? This first quarter, all we're going to be doing is working with rational numbers. That's all we're going to be doing is working with rational numbers. So just get excited about it. Excited about it. So you're going to have that included. And then here's the last thing. If you remember last year, one of the strategies we used was the 3-read protocol. And that's what we're going to do a little reminder of it today. Now, if you remember, the 3-read protocol requires that you read it to your first time, read it once to yourself. And when you read it to yourself, what you're trying to get is, what is the story about? What is the situation about? That's your first read. Now, your second read, you're trying to get quantity. So you read it out loud the second time. Normally, if we were in class, we would read it as a class. So the first time you read it to yourself, the second time you read it out loud, and you're getting quantities. What are the numbers that are associated with the assignment? And then the third read, you can read it aloud or to yourself, and you're going to ask questions. What questions, mathematical questions, do you think can be derived from this passage? So for this one, it says the Parent Teacher Association, PTA at your school, donate school supplies to help increase student creativity and student success in the classroom. Your teacher would like you to create kits that include 1 package of color pencils, 1 glue stick, and 1 ruler. When you receive the supplies, you notice that the color pencils are packaged 12 boxes to a case. So there are 12 boxes of color pencils. The rulers are packaged 30 to a box. So there are 30 rulers, and the glue sticks are packaged 4 to a box. So there are 4 glue sticks in a box. So what's the situation about? That's the first read. What are the quantities? That's the second read. What are the possible mathematical questions that we could ask of this student, of this situation? That's the third read. And then we're going to push it. So what is the smallest number of each supply you will need in order to make the kits and not have supplies left over? Ooh, that's a good one. Explain your thought process. You type your answer in the box. All right, how many packaged rulers, color pencils, and glue sticks will you need in order to make the kits? Explain the process you use to determine how many packages are needed for each supply. So that'll be your other assignment. That is called a 3-read practice, 3-read review, 3-read protocol review. So that's your assignment for today. Listen, it's been great seeing you. It's been great being with you again. And I hope that I was able to explain what needed to be explained. Miss Allison is going to give you more insight of expectations and schedule. She's coming right behind the video to kind of let you know, or right before the video. She might have already talked to you, but she is going to give you the information you need to get you through the rest of the day. Listen, I am excited about the 2020-2021 school year. I'm expecting the best from you. Give your best effort. Be excellent today. Remember, you are unequivocally Bradford Brainiacs. See you tomorrow.